past few days have been exhausting. I gave up my vacation. Had to, but that's not the worst. They transferred me to another department. Third time this year. Imagine you would have to move your practice 3 times a year, even just within the city. Would you consider this something positive or something negative?
Indeed, this is the dilemma.
Thank you. Goodbye. Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning, Martha.
There is the appointment for today.
Okay. Have a nice day, Martha.
Yeah.
It's totally difficult to explain. For me, it's weird. It's really weird.
Yes, I understand. We see us next week, as usual. Good morning.
And I cannot really summarize everything, so it's so weird in my head.
Yes, I understand, yes. Well, let us see next week, as usual. Good morning, Martha.
Good morning, Doctor. Your appointments? I have finished for today. No phone calls. Yeah?
Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.
Listen, Doctor. I'm here because my mother thinks I have problems. I don't have any problems! She thinks I have problems! That's a problem!
So, you think you have no problems?
She thinks I have problems! I have no problems! That's the problem! You know what? You're boring! You are so fucking boring!
Oh, mystery. I'm so afraid of what could be. If a door is closed, should I suppose it's locked? Or should I suck it up and knock?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to introduce you to the well-known and internationally recognized therapist. Welcome with me, the psychiatrist Dr. Fred Morris. Dr. Morris, it's obvious that our society is suffering from emotional disorders of different kinds. Do you think that people will continue to go to a psychiatrist?
Well, it is impossible to know what the future will bring to mankind, but I'm strongly convinced that the digital evolution will lead us to a mental change. The traditional psychiatry of nowadays will be transformed in what I call robotic psychiatry. It's in my book.
Doctor, can a robot replace a psychiatrist?
Without doubt. Because obviously a robot doesn't have human feelings. It can be programmed. It can better accurate all the emotions or pathological behaviors of people. Obviously it can deal much better with what I call a personal human ego.
What are your plans?
I have been invited to give some lectures at the University of Peking. I have always agreed with the theory of my colleague Maja, which says that Mao Zedong it has been a father figure who has been replaced the father image of the huge country's population of China, of course.
So do you think about a second Maoist revolution?
No, my dear sir, politics is not my field.
If a door is closed, should I suppose it's locked?
I'm telling you, I don't know what to do. Doctor, you are listening.
It's just difficult, but we are going to work it out. Now the time is over.
If a killer roaming our country left 45,000 men, women, and children dead each year, you can bet society would be demanding something be done to end the scourge. Well, such a killer exists. It's called suicide, and the rate of it has steadily risen. Yet the national response has been little more than a shrug, apart from raised awareness whenever celebrities, like fashion designers and renowned CEOs, are tragically found dead by their own hands.
They transferred me to another department, Doctor. Third time this year. I'm just starting to get comfortable, and they rip me out and put me away into another office. I'm starting all over again.
And that's the reason why I'm invested all my money in stocks, even if I'm about to commit adultery.
Adultery? Keep going, keep going.
I'm going to bankrupt. Banks are so wrong. The directors of it are really gangsters, criminals. I will set all these banks on fire.
What is the opinion of your wife?
My wife?
Yeah?
I told her lawyer that I give her a divorce. But the half of my properties, never! I will set all these banks on fire.
What is the opinion of your wife?
My wife?
Yeah?
My wife?
Yeah?
I am telling you all of this because I feel it in my heart that you're the only person who really understands me, who hears me. Since you listened to me, I stopped thinking of killing myself. Thank you so much.
No, the doctor is for reaching tomorrow. Thank you. Goodbye. Good morning, doctor.
Good morning, Martha.
There is an appointment for today. No phone call.
Okay. Have a nice day, Martha.
As I told you last week, my daughter only eats soy, corn and rice. What should I do? I can't convince her to eat anything else because she's strictly vegetarian. And the mother has raised her to be a little against me. What should I do?
Please just do your coffee with a bit of milk, please.
Everything is happened, everything is reality now, everything I wanted to have, it's so great. I thank you so much, thank you so much, you're amazing.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm so happy that I'm here. I really want to thank you. My life has changed completely and I'm so grateful and I really want to give you something back. Thank you for the world, the world, the world. Thank you for the life you're making me see inside of me. Thank you so much. I'm so happy.
I have no words to describe what's happening in my life right now. I'm so thankful. Cannot describe. Thank you very much.
Oh my god. It's such beautiful to see you like that.
Parla più piano e vieni più vicino a me. Voglio sentire gli occhi miei dentro di te. Nessuno sa la verità. È un grande amore, mai più grande.
Please, just a little coffee with a bit of milk, please. So much.
Hello, how are you? Would you like to drink something?
Oh yes. Bring me a coffee, please.
With milk?
Yeah, with a bit of milk.
Okay, I will make it. Can you please make a coffee with a bit of milk? So
Nice fun, eh?
Yeah. I'd like you very much too. Thank you.
Well, I never came to the pub before. The question is, I have my praxis up here, you know.
Really?
I'm Fred Morris.
Oh, hello.
The psychiatrist who lives up there.
Oh, you are the one. Oh.
Well, I decided to come, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I would like to make just a question. Who is this man who always sits at the window and talk with different people? Who is the gentleman?
Oh, you mean Thomas? Mr. Thomas?
This man is calling Thomas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thomas. He's calling Thomas.
Just Mr. Thomas.
Mr. Thomas.
Mr. Thomas, yes.
Good. And
do you know him?
No, that's the reason I would like to meet him. Well, for me it's very strange that he only has like listeners or patients. Rather curious because people always have different expressions. Sometimes cry or laugh.
Yes. And there was a woman. 120 kilos.
What do you mean,
She was 120 kilos and she talked to him, and 5 weeks later she's only 80.
Wow, that's really a record.
Yes. Yes.
No. Because I see from the window of my praxis that the man is talking all the time with people. Not only talking, the people come and sing for him, play the tambourine, embrace him. Why? What reason?
Yeah, but you know, I can't talk about all the time. I mean, it's a client, so...
No, it's a client, but why are you allowing in your coffee shop that the people are having such emotional expressions?
Well, you know, it's actually very special. Yeah. That's why I allowed it.
Oh, he's perhaps a doctor or a healer or a guru or what?
Let's call him a helper.
Yeah, helper, but in which way? He help people. But what he doing? Do you know something that he would do with people?
Yeah, he's just a special person.
But why? He's such a special person.
Well, you know, I can't speak about it. I mean, it's... Oh, would you like to have some coffee more? More? Yeah?
Well, not yet.
Or would you like to have a whiskey?
No, it's too early for a whiskey. Tell me, how could I do to speak with him?
Well, I don't know. I have to work better.
But he's going when he finishes his work.
But listen, I don't know where he's going when he ends his work. There are 100 people a day here. Can you imagine me asking everybody what they're going to do? Can't.
I know, but this, do you know where he lives? Yes or not?
Do you think I know where everybody lives?
Okay, you're right.
I'm sorry. Would you like to have something else for drinking?
Yeah, bring me a whiskey double.
No whiskey.
Whiskey double.
I'll be back with the whiskey, okay?
Okay. Everything okay?
We just signed a contract and we can start with the interior decoration of the whole building.
Sounds good. Yesterday I saw something rather peculiar. Just by chance I saw through the window of my praxis a man seated in a cafe opposite this building. And it seemed like many people are coming to talk to him. And I really observed situations that were rather intensive.
Maja.
Yeah. It seems, it seems that it's a man who doesn't say one single word, and apparently the people talk to him, they laugh, they cry, and not only that, they start to sing, they start to play percussion. I don't know. Obviously, this man create a phenomenon of extraordinary communication, and I couldn't be. Astrid, I'm talking to you.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Excuse me.
My turn.
I know you can. Excuse me, sir, for interrupting you, but I would like to ask.
Excuse me.
What happened?
It's my turn now. Please keep distance.
Excuse me.
I'm so glad to meet you. Would you like to have something for drink?
Or just a cup of coffee. Excuse me, Mr. Thomas, but as I was asking before...
Hello? It's my turn! It's my turn!
Okay, nothing happens. I'm sorry.
Thank you very much, sir. Really grateful.
Can I give you an advice?
Yes, what?
You really want to know about him?
Of course.
Go to the line. Stay in the line. Wait in the line. Perhaps.
Excuse me, sir. This is the line to see Mr. Thomas.
Line for a taxi is not.
Excuse me, sir. Which number do you have?
Number?
Yeah, I have 98. Which do you have?
What do you mean by number?
Excuse me, sir. Which number do you have?
Number 97.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, sir. Which number do you have?
Do I need a number to be in this line?
Sir, excuse me. Which number do you have?
98.
Oh, excuse me. I'm 99. I'm 100.
Excuse me, sir. I'm 101.
Sir, excuse me. Do I need a number to be in this line?
Looks like.
Yeah. How do I get the number?
Don't know. I got it from the internet for me and my wife.
Which address?
No, ask Google.
Google. Yeah. Under which name?
Yeah, it's Thomas. Mr. Thomas. Yeah.
Under Mr. Thomas. Okay.
one who seeks finds.
Good afternoon. Hello. Hello. I'm looking for a bicycle. What can be the price?
Yeah, I can show you.
Okay, thank you.
Here I have different ones. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
You can get it. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Came to see you to talk about my husband, Fred Morris, who is a psychiatrist. His practice is in the opposite building. He has been watching you through his first floor window for a few weeks. He wants to talk to you. He's desperate.
Yes, I have seen him several times.
Listen, Doctor. I am a very happy woman. I'm a successful architect. I have 2 married children who also have thriving careers. And my husband Fred is a very well-known psychiatrist. Our holidays have always been amazing. I've written for the top-notch interior design magazine. And every Thursday, my husband and I, we play bridge and Scrabble in a famous Lions Club, where we meet only the most successful professionals, most of them very rich. Our life is nothing but a rainstorm of successful, happy days.
For several days I have been telling you about Dr. Murray's case, which is in a very confused state.
What kind of symptoms does he display?
He's obsessed with an individual sitting in a bar directly opposite to his praxis. This individual receives people at a table in the bar as if they were his patients. According to Dr. Morris, the people who encounter him have extremely emotionally reactions.
How exactly do they react?
Dr. Morris says that people laugh, cry, undergo other extreme forms of emotion, hug each other, kiss each other, and the strangest thing is that people line up for hours to be received by him.
Kind of guru. Sounds weird.
That's exactly what Morris said. But the most complicated thing about this case is that he doesn't care about his patients anymore. He stares obsessively at the bar from his window, even during his sessions.
What conclusions have you drawn from this?
I see before me a case of pathological voyeurism with psychotic consequences. In the last session, he told me that he was following this individual called Mr. Thomas on a bicycle. And this man eventually took off in helicopter. He also admitted that he intends to kidnap him.
What proportion of reality and imagination would you attribute to this story?
In my opinion, we have reason to worry.
So we are faced with the possibility of kidnapping?
The disruption of his emotional state indicates that it could happen. Tell me, Doctor, do you think I should inform the police?
Your invitation. What a surprise.
Well, since several days I tried to talk to you, something that happened to me, but you don't listen.
Pardon? I don't listen.
No, I try to explain what happened to me, but you are always very busy with your projects and you don't focus. You don't listen.
Yes, I listen.
No, you don't listen.
Yes, I do listen.
No, you do not listen.
Please don't shout. We are in a restaurant. There are people around.
I don't care about people. The communication between you and me is dead.
Not only the communication, my dear Fred. As well, the bed is dead.
Oh.
You are the one who doesn't tell me anything anymore.
But I try, Astrid, and try, and it seems that I have a wall in front of me.
Excuse me, are you trying to tell me that I am a wall?
Yes, a wall of indifference.
But this is not true. I've always been interested in new things.
Yes.
Always, always, yes.
Good. Yes, always.
Yes, darling.
Wonderful. In that case, can you explain me what I was talking to you since several days?
Well, about things.
Yeah, about things. What things?
Well, in general, darling, you...
In general, what I was trying to talk to you is that seeing the window of my praxis, I see a man citizen in the opposite building, and the people are coming to him, are talking to him, get a lot of emotions, and they listen to him.
At this.
The people listen to this man.
At that.
People not only come, people express feeling, emotions, even they sing to him.
Yeah, of course I remember.
Yeah.
That's a what?
This man is incredible.
What about that?
What about that? The people express feelings, emotion, they talk all the time to him, and they have... It's an extraordinary power of communication.
My dear Fred, darling, the thousands of people meet in pubs and in the thousands of coffee shops. And what are they doing? They talk, they laugh, they cry, they have feeling. What's wrong about that? I don't see anything strange in what you're telling me. That this guy listens to people. Isn't this what you were learning for your profession?
What?
To listen, Fred. To listen. Cheers.
Dr. Fred Morris?
Yes, what do you want?
Detective Brown, Police Department of Investigation.
What happened?
I would like to ask you a few questions.
Is it urgent?
No, it's not urgent.
Well, in that case, if it's not urgent, please make an appointment by phone. I could have at any moment one patient arriving and I don't have time.
Why don't we meet for lunch at the bar opposite this building?
At the bar opposite this building?
Yes, of course. Opposite this building is a bar.
Yes, of course. Opposite this building is a bar.
So, at 12:30?
Make 1 p.m.
I will be waiting for you.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking the time.
What's happening? What do you want from me?
It's a routine checkup. You are Dr. Fred Morris, aren't you?
Yes, I already told you because you already asked me, and as well, my name is engraved at the entrance of my praxis.
And you are a psychiatrist?
It's also written there, Doctor Psychiatrist. Sir, what do you want from me?
I'm a detective from the police department specializing in theft and homicide.
Has anything happened with one of my patients?
No, I just want to ask you a few personal questions.
Personal question? For what reason?
Tell me, doctor, did you buy a bicycle 8 days ago? Exactly on November 23rd, around 9:30 a.m.? A yellow city bike?
Yeah, perhaps.
Do you recognize this photo?
Yes, I remember. I went through a red light, but I already paid the fine.
Let's get back to this bicycle.
Cause the people got the power. Tell me, can you feel it? Getting stronger by the hour. Power!
Bicycle that the police destroyed when they attacked me. Don't you understand?
And now you understand why we are investigating the case of a threat.
But please, it's not enough. Go on, please.
Good morning, doctor. Here are your today's appointments.
Tell me, Marta, have you been in the last few days having an appointment with someone in the bar opposite this building?
In the bar opposite of this building?
There is a bar opposite this building.
The opposite of this building there is a bar?
Of course, opposite this building is a bar.
Yes, I know there isn't.
I saw you through the window.
You saw me through this window?
I saw you through the window 2 days ago.
You saw me through the window?
Marta, please sit down. Can you be so kind to stop to repeat permanently my words and answer me?
What? What?
In the bar opposite this building.
Yes, I know there is a bar opposite of this building.
Excuse me, lady. Have you been waiting for a long time?
Pretty long already, yes.
Which number do you have?
Number? What do you mean?
Well, you need a number. Otherwise, you are waiting for nothing. But because as soon as come another person, will ask you which number do you have, and you don't have a number, you will need to let this person go in front of you, and the next one, and the next one.
Okay. Everyone needs a number.
Yeah.
And you, what number do you have then?
No, as well, I don't have any number.
Sir? Sir, which number do you have?
We don't have still any number.
Sir, which number do you have?
I have 300.
Oh, I'm 301.
So long waiting for nothing. I mean, in this coldness, I think I need a coffee.
Well,
what do you think? Would you like to have with me a coffee inside?
Okay, let's have a coffee, yes. Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Hello, Dr. Morris.
Hello, Luisa.
Would you like to have a tea?
Yeah, thank you.
Kicking off your sandals as you stare up.
That's strange.
What?
Well, it seems like no one has a name in this queue. I am the 310, I am the 311.
Yes, you're right, but I've heard the waitress saying you are Mr. Morris.
Yeah, that's right.
So, I'm Celia Rossetti.
Okay.
Very pleased.
Glad to meet you. Lisa.
But I am frozen once again.
Okay.
Here you are.
Tell me, what is the reason for you to be in this line?
Oh, I have a friend who has had a lot of problems. And it seems that Mr. Thomas, the one who is sitting there, was able to help her.
But your friend didn't tell you that you need a number.
No, you're right. She didn't tell me. But what about you?
Me? Well, this is a long story.
Please tell me.
Again, doctor, then he transferred me to yet another department. It's brutal. New faces, new bosses, completely new tasks.
How is it that you have to switch departments?
You don't remember, do you?
Me? You already told me?
Of course, just last week. Back then, it was exhausting. This time it's become a living nightmare.
Interesting. But what kind of nightmare?
My life, doctor. My work. Those suffocating 90% of my life in, 50 human-friendly cubicles separated by a transparent wall from all the other dwellers who do statistics and logistics and all kinds of environment-focused bullshit. The only moment I can catch a breath is when I'm lucky to grab one of those lukewarm coffees they're rolling by on a trolley. So now that I finally accepted my fate in this stinking hell, my director writes me an email saying that I will again be transferred to yet another department by the end of the month.
Calm down, please.
I'm not here to calm down, doctor! You get paid to help me, so go ahead and do your bloody job.
But I don't know
What?
I don't really know how to help you. You or anyone else.
You just noticed. After 2 years, 3 sessions a week.
It's like that. You are one of the thousands of people who are trapped like rats in all this, let's see, infernal system. And you, like many of them, come to me in order that I can help you, that I can search the solution. And I don't have the solution. I don't have the solution. After 31 years of listening to people like you, I don't have any solution. So, you're wasting your time. I cannot help you. I cannot help you.
I want my money back!
Okay, I give you money back.
You cheated me just as everybody else. Everybody else is cheating me, sending me away, putting me away.
Calm down, please. Calm down.
Doctor, it's not going to be so easy.
I don't have the solution.
I'm gonna make your life a living hell. I will publish you in the newspaper and you will hear from my lawyer. You will hear from my lawyer.
Oh, mystery. I'm so afraid of what could be. If a door is closed, should I suppose it's locked? Or should I suck it up and knock? You look at me with patient eyes and flash a little smile. My heart is jumping from my chest and filling up the aisle. I've done the calculations and I've studied all the signs and I've read between the lines. What if I'm mistaken? What if all of this was taken out of context and I blow it all apart? Would I baffle and confuse you? Would I break it all and lose you at the end before we ever got to start? Oh, me!
The Robinsons have been calling, and finally the opening dinner of Rosie's exhibition is postponed to the next month. I think it was the best because she's completely crazy with her paintings. And 10 days would be never enough to get them framed. You know?
Astrid, my life has changed.
But you agreed to join us for dinner after the exhibition. Or do you have to go to England to get that, to give that robotic lecture?
No, Astrid. But I want to say that my life has changed.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? What I mean that my life has changed. My life is really have been really terrible.
I'm so afraid of what could be. If a door is closed, should I suppose it's locked? Or should I suck it up and knock? You look at me with patient eyes and flash a little smile. My heart is jumping from my chest and filling up the aisle.
What do you think? Things were easier at that time?
It seems to me like the past never really existed.
But look at the date, 1888.
Yes, and you believe everything you see. I mean, who tells you that this date is the right one? It could be just a manipulation of the system.
I don't understand what are you trying to say, Sylvia. Science fiction exists, right? But it's only fiction. This is a painting by Renoir. It's a picture who comes for impressionism. It's a fact, not a fiction, it's reality.
So you mean, for example, the line going to Mr. Thomas is also a reality?
What are you aiming for?
Actually, I don't want to reach any conclusion. But does not seem behind any reality that we are the only two people who cannot get this number at the line.
I rather believe that I could have met you in another kind of circumstance.
Ah, Fred, you are just pretending that nothing else can surprise you, isn't it? Did you know that I already knew you before we met.
What are you trying to say?
I have had some depression problems, and your name was recommended to me as one of the best city psychologists. So I called to your office, and since 3 months, I'm on the new waiting patient list.
I'm sorry, Sylvia, my secretary didn't inform me.
But why should she? Who am I, Fred? Anyway, are you still not amazed about the fact that I already knew you before we met?
I have to admit as well that I don't know what motivated me to go that day, at this moment, to the queue.
As a possible patient of Mr. Thomas?
No, Sylvia. As a potential patient, no. You have suggested that the date of the painting is not real, that maybe the past doesn't exist, that everything is just a huge fiction. Well, that is exactly what I feel when I think of my job. My life is a gigantic lie, Sylvia. And I'm talking about the present.
So you became aware about your lie? You came to the line of Mr. Thomas, a famous psychologist as you are.
Yes, because from the window of my praxis, I saw people in this pub waiting there or sitting there with these men, and really, it's a man who listen to them.
But Fred, thousands of people gather in thousands of bars and coffee shops, and they talk and they communicate. I mean, they laugh, they cry, they express one thing, the other thing. That's life. They have feelings. Fred, I don't see anything strange in that. I mean, what are you trying to say to me? That this guy is listening to these people. It's not that what you were using in your profession.
Yes, Astrid, it's exactly...
Hey.
Sorry, Sylvia, but what I want to say that people can really explode with emotions, but me, Sylvia, but me.
All you are saying is, I threw out 31 years of my life, and I'm unable to listen to my patients properly anymore, and that my whole career as a therapist has been useless, and etc., etc. The only thing I can tell you is that you are experiencing a crisis that is typical of your age. And this crisis is bringing you back to the emotional level of a teenager. You display symptoms similar to youthful rebellion. In this context, your wife Astrid is your mother and I'm your father. Your attitude is completely immature. You are telling us you want to give up your profession as an internationally recognized psychiatrist after 31 years of work and uninterrupted success. And yeah, you tried to convince me of the futility of the therapeutic methods you have been using to achieve this. Morris, you have been published in international psychiatric magazines, and all of a sudden there's some manipulated, charismatic, pseudo-professional charlatan who's taking advantage of desperate people, and you have been seduced without ever even having spoken to him. And now you are really trying to convince your wife, myself, and yourself that you have never listened to your patients. I beg your pardon, Dr. Morris, but you're insulting yourself. You can't be serious. Do you really want to throw all of this away? Please, Dr. Morris, you disappoint me deeply. The signs of the psychotic phase you are now experiencing are obvious. Please come back from their clouds.
Dr. Willis, you might be 99% right in your analysis. But you know something? Whatever you said doesn't help me at all.
No, you don't understand. I was talking about the diet, to make a diet. You were telling you don't want to eat any sweeties anymore. Talking wait, hey, Dr. Morris. Dr. Morris.
Hello.
Oh, how are you?
Fine, thank you. May I join your company?
Of course, just have a seat. You can order whatever with us.
With pleasure.
Nice to meet you. I'm Diego Vanzetti.
My name is Fred Morris.
We were standing at the line outside, and since we have a wait for a while, still consulting, we decided to have a coffee.
Good idea. What is your number, actually?
My number is 20, but it will take at least half an hour to get my turn.
Hello, Luisa. I would like to have a whiskey. Would you like to join me?
Whiskey at this time?
Oh, whiskey make waiting easier.
Oh no, it is really quite dark. I think I will have one.
Yes, okay. If you will take one, I will take a whiskey too.
Okay. Luisa, 3 whiskeys. Both of you would like to see Mr. Thomas.
And for me, it's the first time. It was highly recommended to me. Honestly, I'm quite curious. But don't you find it unusual to consult patient at a table in a bar? Huh?
Well, nowadays everything is easier.
Dr. Morris. Diego.
Listen. Mr. Vanzetti, listen. What about if you sell me your number?
But don't you have a number?
Not yet.
Why would I sell you my number? Huh?
Because I will pay you double of what you offer me. Think about that.
And this is a coincidence. This is exactly why I'm here. I lost my job and I have financial problems.
My friend, you were wrong. This here is your table.
Cheers!
Cheers!
How much do you want?
If you give me $500, I would be happy.
Promise, it's a promise.
1,000?
Fred, the moment has come. Don't waste your time.
Yes, but...
But what? Hurry up.
Yes, but we got the number, both together.
Oh, well, we'll get a number later, and you need it now. Otherwise, you were the one who paid for it, isn't it?
Yes.
So don't worry about me. Go and use it.
Yeah, but try to understand, you were waiting for me 3 months, and I feel a little bit guilty. And okay, I paid, but I can pay for the second time. So please,
Fred.
no, please, just go. If you want to help me, ask him for me, okay? Please, just go. It's your moment.
Fred, your telephone never answers. Where are you? We need to talk.
I'm very busy right now.
Fred, don't lie to me. You have not received any patients for 1 entire week. Yes, I asked your secretary. And in addition, I met your psychiatrist, Dr. Willis. We talked, and your situation does not look good. No, I'm not talking about saving our marriage now. Oh, what happens to you? We have to talk, because... Fred, we need to talk. Fred? Hello?
What's happening?
What's happening?
Yes. Where are all the patients? Where is the queue? They were here a few minutes ago.
No, look. Sometimes when there's not enough people or not many people here, we just close a little bit earlier. But don't worry, would you like some coffee? The woman or the man who makes the coffee is still here. Or you prefer whiskey?
No alcohol, no please. Where is Mr. Thomas and Silvia Rossetti, this woman who was the last...
You mean the one who was sitting next to you last time?
Yes, and what are the patients?
I don't know, patients? We don't call them patients, we call them followers.
Whatever, where are they?
I don't know, look, sometimes Mr. Thomas just go and cut everything, so
do you know Silvia Rossetti?
No, well, not so much.
It's a woman who has this long hair, who was the last with him.
Yeah. Which one you were drinking a coffee? No, a whiskey last time.
Yes, a whiskey. Do you know where she lives?
No, I don't know it, I'm sorry.
You don't have the address.
No. You know what, there's a blackboard over there, and she left an advisement. Perhaps you take a look at there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Silvia Rossetti, give lesson of piano for adults and children. Thank you, I got it.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you're offending me. No, thank you very much.
Well, anyway, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh my God.
Yes?
Good evening. It's Silvia at home.
No, she has not come yet.
It's weird. She is supposed to be here back long ago. And who are you?
I'm sorry, but you're the one on the other side of the door. So the question here is, who are you?
Yes, of course. My name is Morris, Dr. Fred Morris. And I want to talk to Silvia. It's important. Can you let me know when she's back?
I don't know. But you're probably the one who left a message on the answering machine half an hour ago.
Yes, it's really urgent.
Urgent? When Silvia gets back, she might listen to your message and eventually get in touch with you.
Good. But please, can you be so kind to give this message for her that Dr. Morris need to speak to her. It's urgent. Can you understand? Yes or not? I want to talk to her.
Calm down. I can tell her. But don't you believe that you could be her father? Or better said, her grandfather?
I beg your pardon? Listen, where is she? Where is she?
Oh, Dr. Morris, you look so tired.
Where is Sylvia?
I don't know, you didn't see her.
No, I didn't see. You know? Oh,
No,
okay,
I don't
okay,
know.
bye.
Wait, would you like to drink something?
No!
No. Oh.
I cannot get the number, please. I can buy your number. I just need the number, please. I would like to buy your number. I think $500. $1,000.
No.
$5,000.
No! I don't give you my number.
No, $5,000.
I don't give you my number. No.
10,000.
Oh.
The money that you want.
I don't give you my number. Okay?
So, you are free on bail. Please sign here. Here. Thank you very much. You can go.
Okay. Thank you.
By the way, the woman of the dog says that you attacked her. And that's why she broke her arm. And she demands payment for intentional damages. And our lawyer has to pay a money deposit bail of $20,000 to get you out of jail. How far do you want to go, darling?
Good morning, Martha.
Good morning. Doctor, your appointment for today, no phone call.
How many patients have been cancelled?
And there are 5 patients. They have cancelled for an indefinite time. That's very seldom. This is unusual.
I'm going to leave for a few days, okay?
There's one patient, it's waiting for 20 minutes, Mr. Gassman.
Good, I'll take it, okay? Yes, please.
Oh, a terrible time, you know. My dog, he's absolutely constipated. I came home and I went 3 times with him down and he couldn't do any caca. It was terrible. He was so constipated, so ill. I'm looking for the housekeeper. What can I do? You know, I'm just an apartment, but he is responsible for the whole house and the whole house is rotten.
Mrs. Gassman?
What's the matter?
Dr. Morris, it's you again.
Yes, is finally Sylvia at home?
Come in, doctor. I have news for you.
Finally.
She called me and told me to give you a message.
She gave you a message?
Yes, she told me that she would be waiting for you tomorrow at 11 o'clock, where Renoir is an illusion.
Sylvia, finally,
Fred.
Finally I found you. Where the hell you have been?
I'm so sorry, Fred, but after talking with Mr. Thomas, I had to leave for a while. I mean, he gave me a series of actions and instructions that I was required to resolve immediately without losing any second.
Okay, but you could have called. Just a call. I was extremely worried about you.
Yes, but that was exactly one of the instructions. I mean, I wasn't allowed to talk to anyone about it till I have done very important things for my life.
Tell me what the conversation was like.
I'm quite agnostic, skeptical, and even nihilistic. But talking to Mr. Thomas was one of the most intense experiences in my life. I mean, he's such an incredible creature, even out of this world. Fred, imagine, he knew everything about my life, even yours.
Please, Sylvia, do not come with this hocus-pocus babble. Why don't you add, in that case, universal love and faith? Be serious, please.
I think you won't be able to understand what I'm telling to you till you have done your own experience with him. So, the moment of action has come. Meet him. Experience him yourself in your intransferable way. Those are your instructions. And if you follow those instructions, you will get a number for an appointment with him. He promised that. And now I have to go, Fred.
Not even time for a coffee?
No, I'm afraid, because I have still some things on my list that I have to solve, and I have to hurry to catch my plane. But I wish you all the best and all the best of luck.
But wait, when I can see you again?
Dr. Morris, again. A lawsuit awaits you, and you are free on bail. Here is a video of the zoological garden where I, personally, and quite by accident, recognized you. What you did there was full of risks. Can you please explain me what a psychiatric doctor is looking for in a pit full of lions?
This is an interesting question, Detective.
Do you know that the zoological garden would have been responsible if one of those lions had attacked you?
Listen, Mr. Detective. In this case, nothing happened. If there is a fine, we are ready to pay. Can we just forget about this incident and just look at the misunderstanding as something that is completely unimportant, without any consequences? Don't you have more important things to do?
The importance of my issues is none of your business. You're lucky that so far no one knows that your client had this private meeting with a lion. I'm the only one who recognized you in the video. I advise you to prepare your arguments well for the day of the trial. Goodbye, gentlemen.
Dr. Trevisani, I give you those checks to deliver to different addresses.
$100,000 in donations? Is your wife informed?
Oh, listen, Trevisani, you are my lawyer, not my marriage advisor. And besides, it's not your money. Do what I'm telling you to do.
Yes, Morris, of course.
Ladies and gentlemen, the flight deck started up to set down. Now showing an arrival time of 9:50. Making our way to the south airport, landing back to the north and taxiing into the gate. Now scattered clouds in the area. The temperature right now is right at 64 degrees.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. My name is Fred Morris, and I assume that is a message or a reservation for me here.
Yes, there is a message for you. You must call room number 312. Would you like me to call for you, sir?
Yes, please do it. Thank you. Hello? Hello? My name is Fred Morris. Yes. Okay, I'm waiting for you in the lobby. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Hello, it's Dr. Morris.
Hi. Yes, it's me. Hello.
Nice to meet you. My name is Jerry. Could we please go to your room? I have a key.
You already checked the room for me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dr. Morris, this is for you.
Thank you. What I supposed to do with these clothes?
Yeah, I'm supposed to take all your clothes, your passport, your money, your watch, in fact, all your belongings.
If I give you my passport, I will be stuck for the rest of my life in this hotel. Are you crazy?
But the hotel is already paid until tomorrow, 12 p.m. Then you must leave the room. Further instructions are written in this envelope.
Sorry. Who are you?
My name is Jerry. I'm employed by an agency in Asunción. They gave me these instructions, this bag and this envelope for you. I don't know anything about it. If you want, you can call the agency. THP Benef.
THP, whatever. But try to understand my situation. Look, first, I risked my life going to the cage of a lion. After that, they made me pay $100,000 in social donation. And now this? No, sir, no.
I don't know what to say. I'm just doing my job. I really don't know anything about it.
Yeah, you're doing your job. You don't know anything about that. And I suppose that I will believe you?
Yes.
Yes or no?
If you don't accept, I cannot give you this envelope.
I don't want the envelope. Take everything, please. Just get out of my room, please.
But I'm at your proposal until tomorrow morning.
Yeah, go away, please.
My name is Jerry González.
I know that.
Okay, my room number is 312.
Just get out of the room, please.
But I'm at your proposal until tomorrow morning.
My God. Hello? Yeah. Reception, yeah. Number 7, Fred Morris. Can I have dinner, please? What? In 1 hour? Okay. Thank you.
Dr. Morris, what happened? Where are you?
I am in South America for confidential reasons.
In what part of South America?
This is not important now.
Why don't you tell me where you are and we'll come get you?
Come and get me, please. I'm not a child.
It's not your age that worries us. It's your mental state.
My mental state?
Descending into a lion's den is not normal behavior. It's a dangerous psychotic act.
On the contrary, it is a reckless act. Hello? Here, room number 7. Please, could you send me a bottle of champagne? 10 minutes? Good, good. I can live with that. Thank you. Hello. Room number 312, please. Mr. González. Hello, Jerry. Well, I was thinking about what we talked. Okay, I'll agree with the conditions. Please, come to my room.
Hello, Dr. Morris. Please dress yourself with all these clothes from the back.
Satisfied?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I need your passport and all your money.
That's for you, it's a present for your work.
Sorry, but I have to follow my instructions.
Keep the money.
Give me everything.
I gave you everything.
Your watch as well.
You forgot the soap.
Nice to meet you. It was a pleasure. Good luck.
Look, yesterday night I spent here dinner of $250 with wine and champagne including. And now you want to tell me that I cannot have a miserable coffee and croissants? What kind of hotel is this one? I'm going to complain. You understand that?
do it. Okay, we make an exception for you and bring you a coffee.
Thank you very much. Look, you take money here in this hotel?
Yes?
Okay, I would like to have this money in pesos. Change.
Of course.
No, I don't want to share a room. No, only one room.
Oh man, you want a cheap room? We have a shared room. You're going in the bed and close your eyes.
Yeah.
And wake up tomorrow morning. All is over. It's wonderful. 40 pesos.
Okay, for one night, okay? Hello.
Hello. One play? Poker? One play? And the poker?
No. Sleep. Sleep. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
He took my money.
You are so fucking boring!
Doctor, I don't think you're even boring like she said. I think you're old-fashioned.
I'm going to Gracias. Please, sir, I need your phone, your telephone, your phone, your... Ah, my consular, my mom is consular. Excuse me, I just need the phone. I can't... Consulate. No. Call the police. Yes, call the police. Don't call the police. It's a better way. Call the police.
Toilet. Solo clientes. Get out. Get out, please. Get out. No. Solo clientes.
No, but I have to go to...
No.
Please.
No. Get out.
You want me to sit here? Here?
Go, más, rápido, rápido.
Excuse me, lady, I would like to ask you a favor. My name is Morris. I'm Dr. Fred Morris. I'm not from here. I have no money. I lost my money and all my documents. Please, can you give me a piece of bread? As soon as I arrive to my country, I pay you back.
Yes, give me cuenta. Momentico. What do you tell me? Me, I'm a panadera. I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning to prepare bread. Understood? Please, leave me immediately, or I call the police. Fuera! Fuera!
Please.
Fuera! Give him bread. I pay.
You pay, lady? Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
Come here! Hey, loco! Loco, loco, loco! No me importa.
Super hard people, so what it is me. We provide you guys and love to me. $250. Bum, 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 bum. People hard people, so what it is me.
Excuse me, I'm looking for Dr. Cardoso.
Llenaron el Roswell de Pasadena en Estados Unidos, donde hicieron cantar a todo el estadio Roswell en Pasadena. Muy buena banda llamada Depeche Mode. People hard people, so what it is me. We decide you.
Excuse me, I'm looking for Dr. Cardoso, Ruben Cardoso.
Dr. Cardoso has already left. He'll be back tomorrow.
Can you phone him on his mobile phone? It's extremely important. Look, my name is Morris, Dr. Fred Morris. I am a psychiatrist, but I am not from here.
I'm sorry, I am not allowed to call him on his mobile phone, but if it is urgent, I can call a resident doctor, a local doctor if you want to.
It's urgent,
All right.
urgent.
Then I'm gonna call a resident doctor and you may take a seat, please.
Thank you.
Hello, here is a patient who was gonna see Dr. Cardoso, but he's not here. Can you come here, please? Okay. He'll be back in a moment. There's a man waiting for you.
I'll take care of him.
Thanks.
Hi, sir. I'm Dr. Adam Franklin. I'm the doctor on duty. My receptionist said you'd like to speak with me.
Hello. My name as well is, I'm a doctor as well. My name is Dr. Morris, Fred Morris. I'm a psychiatrist. I am in very difficult situation, as you can see, and I need to talk urgently with Dr. Cardoso.
Sir, Dr. Cardoso is the head physician at this hospital. He's a very, very busy man, and I think we're going to have a lot of trouble trying to reach him. Dr. Cardoso is not here. And
well, if he's not here, call him in his mobile phone.
Sir, Dr. Cardoso has requested that none of us reach him on his mobile phone in his leisure time unless it's an absolute emergency.
Yeah, but don't you see me? I am in urgent situation. They told me everything, my identity card, my money, even my honor. Please, I have to talk with Dr. Cardoso.
They stole everything from you? Sir, this sounds like I should call the police.
No.
Cardoso.
No. You don't understand. No. I have to hold the situation all by myself. No police. No. My instructions are to talk to Dr. Cardoso, and I have to have this instruction until the end. I have to come to the end. Otherwise, I cannot go on. So please call him.
Sir, with all due respect, you're rambling. This sounds like insanity to me.
I'm not insane. Please, call Dr. Cardoso. Please, call him, please.
Okay, sir. I will call the doctor for you.
Sorry.
Cardoso, this is Franklin. There's a man here who's calling himself Dr. Morris, and he says...
Fred Morris!
Okay. He says that he needs to speak with you urgently.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. All right. I will inform him. Yep. Thanks.
Excuse me. Thank God. You saved me.
Please come with me, sir. Sir, this is the room where you can spend the night. I'll have the nurses bring you a fresh change of clothes. And after you're showered up, feel free to help yourself to a meal in the cafeteria. I wish you all the best, Dr. Morris. Good luck. And if I don't see you tomorrow, have a safe travel.
Thank you very much. You did a lot. Thank you, doctor.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Hi, Dr. Morris. Nice to meet you. I am Professor Dr. Cardoso. This envelope came a few days ago to my office. I should give it to you.
Thank you.
Tell me, Dr. Morris, how did you get into this situation? I read some of your books. You are famous.
Listen, doctor, all I could tell you will be a waste of your time. Right now, I need help. Please contact my country's consulate immediately.
So you came back. Good for you. Here's your mail. Listen, Fred, I don't have any strength anymore. Do you want a divorce? I accept all your conditions. You can discuss details with my lawyer. Farewell.
Mr. Thomas? Hello? Excuse me? Hello? Hello? Excuse me? Mr. Thomas? Mr. Thomas?
Oh, hello, Fred. What a coincidence, you're here.
Eh?
Would you like to have one?
Sylvia, what is the meaning of this?
Or do you prefer rather whiskey?
Sylvia, what is the meaning of this?
You will know by time. Come in and have a seat.
Where is Mr. Thomas?
Do you know Alice Aznar?
But is the name at the graveyard where I pick up my last envelope?
Exactly.
Where is Mr. Thomas?
And does this name ring a bell?
Alicia Aznar.
Fred, this is my place. I live here.
You live with Mr. Thomas?
I'll give you a little hint. Alice Aznar. Does this name say something to you?
No.
Think about your patients. You've treated her from September 95 till the end of 97.
Sylvia, what is your point? I've been treating patients for 31 years. I cannot keep every name in my head.
Then I can't help you if you even don't remember the case of Alice Aznar. Did you ever think for a moment that none of that what happened to you lately was a coincidence?
Sylvia, please stop your secrecy. You confuse me. What is your game? Please. You want to drive me crazy? You want that I jump out of the window?
Finally! Suicide! That's quite a thing, isn't it? Alice Aznar didn't jump out of the window. Instead of that, she overdosed by pills. Prescribed by you.
Wait a moment. Yeah, now I remember.
Congratulations. Such a great memory.
It's a very traumatic case.
Indeed. Traumatic, I can attest to that.
What have to do this with Mr. Tomat or with us?
Alice Aznar was my mother.
Your mother? Your mother?
She was a happy, pretty, and brilliant woman. And she was in need of help. That's why she called you. My father had fallen in love with her best friend and left us. And she didn't feel betrayed only by the man she loved, but also by her childhood friend. At that time I was 15 years old and old enough to understand. My mother consulted you twice a week for 2 years. And every time she came back home after a session, her condition was even worse. If you only could have understood her pain or listened to her 5 minutes of the 45 minutes she was paying you for, she might not be healed. But she would be here with us. The week before her suicide, she called you repeatedly to your practice and at home. And you didn't even respond. You gave her antidepressants and sedatives that ultimately led to her death. You didn't even recognize her name on the tombstone when you went on Friday to put flowers on her.
No, about the flowers.
Until a few minutes ago, you didn't even know that she was one of your patients.
How did you know about the flowers?
For you, my mother wasn't a person with a personality and a soul, but just a number.
A number?
Yes, like the number you have to speak to Mr. Thomas.
All this was you? This was your revenge?
Finally, you are actually listening. Finally, you are actually listening. And you are moving slowly into another reality. Or do you still believe in coincidences?
You plan your revenge perfectly. I will give you that. And I cannot say nothing in my defense. In fact, I even don't blame you. I remember your mother case very clear now. I prescribe her antidepressants, which usually I don't do. But I discovered that she had profound or deep symptoms of depression. Your mother had planned her suicide long before she came to see me. She probably designed it unconsciously after the years when your father fell in love with her best friend and abandoned both of you.
How did you arrive to that conclusion?
your mother hid behind the role of flawless, innocent and abandoned woman, but in reality she was suspicious, jealous, excessive. And during the time of the therapy, the truth of the situation came to light.
What? What came to light?
In our sessions, she realized that she had done every possible thing to make your father fall in love with her best friend Jenny, and was her destructive, perverse game in order that she have an excuse to hide behind the role of an innocent and abandoned woman. Through this, her fears and jealousy came to reality.
You're lying, you fucking bastard!
No, Sylvia, no. This is the truth. The truth. Not even Freud could have been saving your mother. All the phone calls she made to ask for help were just to tell me that there were no way out.
No!
Ladies and gentlemen, you won't believe what's happening. They're coming from all over the world to see and speak with the rising star of the moment. His name is Dr. Fred Morris, an ex-psychiatrist. He decided to abandon his profession for the more illustrious career of a stand-up comedian. In just a few days of their upload, Dr. Morris's YouTube videos have garnered millions of views. His shows have become a magnet for people all over the world. I'm reporting just outside the cafe, where Dr. Morris is set to make his next performance. It's really a struggle to get in here. It's just exploding with fans.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and be welcome to the show of 1001 Neurosis. As you know, my dear friend Sigmund Freud discovered in his time something that nobody knew until this moment, that mankind has problems. But it was a problem, because he formulated the problem, but he didn't resolve the problem. Well, nevertheless, my very good friend Samuel Beckett used to say, think. Use your head. We are on Earth. There is no cure or treatment for that. Let's not be depressive or pessimist, because the show on Earth must go on. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you Ella Mackenzie's band.
Hide your brain at anything. I love your words and your thoughts. I give the breath that I need to breathe. If it would help you live. Oh, my baby, do you know what you mean to me? Oh, my baby, do you know your worth? Oh, 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 oh.
brain more than anything. I love the way it computes. I give the memory I have in me, if it would help you note. Oh, my lovey, do you feel the intensity? Oh, my lovey, I'll love you for all eternity. Oh, my love, my love. I love your words and your thoughts.